Hello, welcome to Daily Wellness. I hope you are well, and if you're feeling like you could be better, then maybe you'll feel a little better after moving with me today. So thanks for joining. I'm going to go ahead and get settled in, just landing right here, right now, getting comfortable, making any little movements that I need to get as comfortable as possible, seeing what I need to relax, let go of, and seeing what I need to adjust. And then I'm going to inhale both arms upward, touching fingertips above my head, really tapping off the breath, maybe look up, and exhale, float fingertips back down. Inhale, I'm going to touch fingertips above my head and turn to the left, and exhale, bring hands down, still gazing to the left. You can have your eyes open or closed. And whether they're open or closed, just take stock of what you notice. Inhale, I bring my heart to center again, facing forward, touching fingertips above my head. And as I exhale, gaze to the right, bringing right fingertips to the earth behind my left side, and left fingertips to the earth in front of left knee. Breathe and let it out with a sigh. And I'm going to rub my hands together, shake out my wrists. Feels really good if you are putting your wrists in a certain position frequently, like if you're typing or if you're driving, whatever else you do with your hands. Now I'm going to interlace my fingers and support the back of my head and lean back. And just open my elbows out wide. Inhale, I gaze up. And exhale, I round my spine, bringing crown of my head forward and elbows in towards each other. Inhale, I blossom open from my heart, gazing up, elbows wide. And exhale, round down. And then letting my wrists go again. I'm now going to come onto a tabletop position, so all fours, with planting my hands under my shoulders and my knees under my hips. And I'm on my shins and tops of feet. Once again, I'm going to round my spine like a Halloween cat. Crown of head points towards the earth. Inhale, I'm going to gaze forward, dropping my belly. Exhale, I push the earth away from me, tucking my tail. Crown of head points towards the earth. Inhale, I gaze forward, dropping belly. And then I can turn to look over my right shoulder and turn to look over my left shoulder. And then I'm going to lift up my right leg, pointing right toes straight towards the earth, so that I'm kicking my right heel into the wall behind me. And if that feels stable, I'm going to inhale my left arm up as well. Neck can be neutral or gaze in front of you. Inhale, I reach in opposite direction, reaching through left hand and right heel. Exhale, I bring left elbow and right knee in towards my center, rounding my chin towards my chest, so I almost touch my knee to my nose. Or maybe I do touch my knees to my nose. And then I'm going to breathe as I move my limbs out long again. And then I'm going to bring left arm to the left and right arm to the right. Really waking up the body, finding my breath in the middle of this challenge, in the middle of this balance. And then I'm going to bend that back knee and reach for it with my hand. So left hand is now holding top of right foot. And if it's available, you can gaze over your left shoulder. And then gently release and float left arm out long again, right leg out long behind you. Inhale to reach for one more moment, give it everything you got. Reach and lift. And then exhale, push back into a child's pose, wide-legged. So your big toes are touching and knees are as wide as your mat. Belly and heart and head melt into that space you've created. And palms can be out in front of you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, come back up to a tabletop position. And we're going to balance it out. This time, kicking left leg out long and strong behind you, left toes pointing towards the earth. And inhale your right arm forward. Just take a moment to reach in opposite directions. And at the top of your next inhale, let's bring elbow and knee and chin all towards each other, meeting in the middle. And then inhale everything out long again. Then bring right arm out to the right and left leg out to the left. Noticing what happens to your breath as you do this. Seeing what changes you can make to not compromise your breath. Maybe it means backing off a little bit and respecting where your body's at today. Maybe it means making an adjustment that feels right. It's your body, your choice. I'm going to bend that back leg and reach for top of left foot with right hand, gazing over right shoulder if that feels safe. Inhale, I kind of kick into my hand, getting some lift. Riding the wave of that breath, feeling that delicious opening of my heart and my arm. And then gently I release my grip, reaching everything out long again. And exhale, return all four corners down into the earth. Step right leg and left leg back so that I'm standing on my toes and my palms are still under my shoulders. I'm going to gently rock front to back here. And then inhale long to push the earth away from me, and then exhale, gently lower down onto my belly. You take a moment here to press forehead into the earth. Gently rock it side to side. And then inhale up, pressing hips and palms and tops of feet into the earth. Gently sway side to side. And at the top of your next inhale, I'll reach my hips high, my heels low, coming into a downward facing dog. Inverted V, pressing palms, fingers, soles into the earth. Neck is long, you can shake it front to back, side to side. Inhale and exhale. Then inhale, right foot up. You can open that hip, bending right knee, making little circles with your right ankle in one direction and the other. Maybe gazing under right armpit. Inhale and exhale, sweep that right leg through between your hands, coming down onto left knee and top of left foot. Now I'm going to interlace my palms and press into my right thigh. And once I feel steady in my foundation, I'm going to inhale my arms up so that they might meet above my head, maybe palms together, and then bring those palms beyond the crown of my head. Inhale, I lift a little bit out of my hips. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, I lift, and exhale, I float my arms back down, pressing palms into the earth, stepping right foot back to meet the left. And then from here, I'm going to gently lower down and inhale, pushing through into the tops of my feet so that I can even sway side to side, getting some lift with my hips off the earth here. Inhale, I gaze up. Exhale, bend hips high, heels low. And I inhale my left leg up, opening the hip, bending left knee, making little circles with my left ankle in one direction and the other, maybe saying hello to my left toes through my right armpit. And then inhale, left leg out long and strong behind you again. And sweep left leg through between, or left foot between your hands, come down onto your right shin and right top of foot. And just bounce here a little bit, exploring the space, exploring the shape we've created. Once you feel steady in your foundation, you can inhale your palms to meet above your head. Inhale as we lift up, leading with your hands, your heart, your hips. Inhale, and exhale, sink a little bit into those hips. Inhale to lift, look up, really reach behind you with those hands, and then exhale, float both palms down to the earth, step left foot back to meet the right, and then come onto your forearms, and just say hello to the earth. At this close proximity, notice where your breath is, notice where your thoughts are. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Lower all the way down. And you can walk your hips back and walk your elbows forward. And then come to press your palms together and melt your head and your heart into the earth, into that space between your arms. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, you can press up, coming all the way through to kick your legs out in front of you. And inhale, both palms up. Exhale, bring your forearms to the earth. You're going to have a micro bend in your knees. Not trying to squish anything down or pull anything, but really respecting the space of your rib cage to honor your breath in this position. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, walk over to the right so that your palms frame your right leg. Inhale to gaze up. Exhale, release over that right leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up through center. And then frame your left leg with your palms. And exhale, melt your heart over your left leg. Massaging your thigh with your belly as you breathe. Inhale and exhale. Next, leisurely inhale. You can return to a comfortable seat. Return to the place where we started. Notice your body. Notice your breath. Is it any different from when we started? I know mine is. Now I'm going to make circles with my heart over my hips in one direction. And then return to stillness for a moment and make circles in the other direction. And I'm going to bring my soles of my feet together and open them like I'm reading a favorite book. And massage those soles with my thumbs. Maybe squeezing my toes, squeezing my ankles, my heels. Then interlacing fingers around my toes. I'm going to inhale to lengthen. And exhale, bow forward. Melting heart and head towards my feet. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, I return to a comfortable seat. And just take a moment for gratitude. I invite you to do the same. Whatever comes to the surface. And then take a moment to give gratitude for that which challenges me in daily life. There's an expression that I learned recently that I really like, I wanted to share. It goes, forget the past, but remember what you've learned from it. I just thought that was really great, because when we remember what we've learned, then we can create a better future. And I think those challenging moments in our lives are great teachers, they're great opportunities to apply what we've learned and to learn more about ourselves. So if you want, as we sit here and breathe, you can think of a recent challenge or a recurring challenge. And just give thanks for the opportunity to apply what you've learned. And then, still breathing, you can make any movements you need to. This is not rigid. Like I'm rocking back and forth. You might want to try side to side, see what that feels like. Just gentle, swaying movements, letting your breath guide the movement. And if you want to find stillness, there it is. I want to take another moment to give thanks to our ability to create the lives that we want. And whatever you want more of in your life, I invite you to inhale that. Maybe make it the biggest breath you've taken in a while. And then exhale, let something go that you don't need anymore. And maybe you have one thing that you really want more of in your life, or maybe you have a whole long list of things. But whatever it is, you can write it down if you want to and see what you can do to make it happen. Maybe take stock of what you're already doing or not doing, or doing in the contrary, and not try to change anything, but just kind of collect information. And then day by day, see what you can do to make your dreams come true, to meet your goals. Like like one of my goals is doing some kind of movement and some kind of mindfulness every day, and so creating these sessions is a great way to meet that goal. So thank you for holding space for that. And I always invite, or maybe not out loud, but at least in my heart, I invite anyone to share any comments or reflections that they want. And inhale, and exhale. See about relaxing something, maybe flutter your lips. Inhale and exhale with a and I hope that you can achieve your goal, whether it's more sleep, a more balanced diet, maybe spending more time with loved ones, or spending more time doing things that nourish you. Maybe it's more time reading, creating, writing, making art, more time spent in nature. Maybe it's just slowing down in general when you're at work, slowing down when you're driving, maybe just slowing down your thoughts so you can take stock of them. All right, those are all the things that I had on my goal list. So maybe more exercise. Just throwing out ideas. Again, I welcome hearing your ideas. And then in taking stock of our thoughts, I'm going to make the A-OK mudra now. So touching pointer finger under our thumbs, the other fingers out long. I'm just going to rest those on my knees. Inhale and exhale. And just notice for any kind of harsh thoughts I might have, whether it's critiquing myself or a general situation or another person. See about balancing those thoughts with a softer thought, one of compassion and empathy and patience and understanding. Like that French expression that is, I think it is, to know is to understand, or no, to understand is to forgive. Basically, we can forgive anything if we understand what's behind it. I'm going to inhale and exhale, relax my jaw, my forehead, my neck, my back, my front, my belly, and bonus, I wrote a little poem I wanted to share. This poem is called Our Job. And this is for anyone who works a job that serves others, which is really pretty much every job when you think about it. So, our job. Our job is to remember, as we bemoan each hard-won gray hair, hard steps taken on concrete hospital stairs, early mornings and late nights, days on end without seeing sunlight. Our job is to remember, behind every click, every keystroke, every beeper page, every flash of rage, when the patients we fight for are crushed by the system we work within. Our job is to remember that the force behind all that we have done and all that we will do in our careers as caregivers is love. May reconnecting with this limitless force uplift us when we feel burdened. May it guide us when we drift. When we struggle to see what our personal sacrifice is for, rest assured, now and always, it is love. Our job, it is love. Thank you, and may you be well. Namaste.